I saw that Soultanicals came out with a blueberry pre-poo, I was like, because I typically pre-poo my hair with an oil, but this is more of a cream-based product. And Soultanicals is one of those brands that I feel like kind of flies under the radar. But if you are someone who loves moisture-rich products, you know about Soultanicals. And I wish that they would work with more creators, but at this point, I'm using products that I love. So I purchased this with my own moolah. I am really, really, really excited. I have high expectations, and plus I purchased a salon size during their salon size sale. So if I don't like this, I'm kind of in trouble. If you are interested in seeing my review of the Soultanicals Curly Dew Blueberry Poo, make sure you keep watching. Before we get into it, if you are new here, consider subscribing, turn on the notifications so you won't miss an upload. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video at any time, and make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and go ahead and grab your wash day journals as well. So let's get into it. I looked the Pre-Poo up just to give y'all a little insight onto how much I paid for this, and this deal, let me tell you, sign up for their text alerts, their email alerts, because Soultanicals typically has a deal. This salon size was originally $50 and it was on sale for $25. A part of that makes me side-eyed, like, why so cheap? How long has it been on the shelf? But no, I just think that they must be clearing out things for the new season that's coming. So I'm really happy that I got my hands on this. The girls like to laugh at Soultanicals about their shipping, but let me tell you something. I've noticed that they started to share with people when they plan to ship a product, and things have become a little bit more reasonable. I feel like I didn't wait an abnormally long time to get this product. I also got some other products, but that's not what this video is about. Let's see if it has actual instructions. It says evenly distribute the blueberry pre-poo onto hair in sections. We do that anyway. You know, we're a sections kind of crew over here. Coat your hair with the product from roots to ends. Use your fingers or a wide tooth comb to carefully detangle each section. I will be using my fingers, and I will also be using my steamer because it's been, I have to check my journal and see how long it's been. It has been 15 days to be exact. Whew. I'm glad I'm using a Pre-Poo because it's about to be a little struggle, just a little bit, not a big one, just a little one. Leave Pre-Poo on your hair for at least 30 minutes or however long desired prior to shampooing. I really wish that I read those directions because I went ahead, took care of my dog, ate my breakfast, did all of my things, and I could have had the Pre-Poo in my hair and then been ready to just go ahead and jump in the shower. So it's okay. Go ahead and keep that in mind. And let me see if the bottle has any other directions. It does not. It has the same directions. As far as the ingredients, I'll get into that when I start like washing my hair. Y'all know how I feel about these labels. Let's see if this label comes off. The first thing I need to do is go ahead and take these twists out in the front. I've been wearing this twist out since Tuesday, and it's Sunday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for 6 days, y'all. And I went ahead and I twisted up just these two right here. And also, if you don't know, I cut the back of my hair back here. So let's see if it takes less time. I feel like it's still going to take a lot of time, but this is what we are looking like before. I actually like this look, but my hair is dry, so hence the Pre-Poo. As far as the smell test, it smells like blueberries. Yeah, it's like a fruity kind of scent. It doesn't stink, y'all. It does not stink, thank God. Okay. These are my first impressions, and it reminds me of, sorry, it is raining so hard here. It reminds me of a conditioner. It does have some little tiny specks in here. I have no idea what that is, but it doesn't look concerning. My curls went ahead and just popped. They just went off. I mean, for a pre-poo, that's not a big deal, but I do feel like that says something to the moisture, the slip. My hair took to it very well. Now, before I had the concern that this would be very different than pre-pooing with an oil, but after reading the directions and actually using it, I can see myself going ahead and doing this and going about my business and then washing my hair. It doesn't feel like I need to wash my hair immediately after using this product. It's more like a creamier leave-in, but to be very honest, it's giving conditioner. It's just like a conditioner. Yeah. So I know some people like to spray their hair before applying their leave-in. That can be an option. I don't feel like I need to do that, especially with the steam. But this fragrance is very pleasant. The slip is there, and it feels like I'm using a leave-in or a conditioner on my hair. Okay. It's easy to finger detangle. And y'all, I'm a little hard on products as far as reviews. So let's see. Now this is not as slippery as using an oil. I typically use the oil from the pre-cleanse oil from RX. But I will say that this absorbs into my hair better than an oil, which makes obvious sense because this is more moisturizing. Okay. You want to try it without any steam on this section to see if it makes a difference. And it does. It does. If you do have a water bottle or you do have steam, I would recommend using that with this pre-poo. It just gives it more of a slip. It's slippery without it, but it's just easier if you add steam or spritz some water to it. Now that does not mean that this product needs more water at all. So just in case somebody's watching this and they're like, oh, we can add some more water to this. Don't, please don't. Keep it how it is. I like it how it is. Y'all see how my hair just shrunk up like that? It just went, and that's fine. That's why we keep our hair elongated. I'm about halfway, a little more than halfway through my head. And then I feel like I should have bought two. Soultanicals always does that to me. I'm like, ooh, I love it. Because at first, at the beginning of the video, I was like, I like it. But I'm leaning more towards the love, y'all. I really am. I think paired with the steamer or paired with like a mist bottle, it's even better. Alone, it's cool. But I think the steam just made it just shoot up there for me. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I am excited to see what it's like when I wash it out. This was supposed to be a clarifying shampoo hair day for me, meaning I just use my clarifying shampoo. But I was like, ooh, if I were to use this and then use a butter shampoo from Soultanicals, I'm gonna have to do a full Soultanicals wash day. Definitely gonna have to do that coming up, because I do have some other products. I do have, it's some kind of grease or something I ordered. So that can be a styler that I can try. So definitely go ahead, subscribe, turn on notifications, because that is on my radar to do coming up next. But I do need to clarify my hair, because I have been adding a lot of oils to my hair. But hey, I've been happy, my hair has been happy, and we need that in this world. So this side is done. Let me flip it and do a little video for Instagram, and then we can go ahead and finish this. I have one little section, and then
it's time for a break.
And then it's time for a break. You're right.
Smell out here. Yeah, headache.
Out here?
Yeah. When I closed the office door, but I can't smell it in there.
Oh, so how do you feel about the smell of this?
Maybe something making my head hurt, and I don't like the smell. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Hey, Shuri.
So we can't confirm if it's this that's giving her a headache, but she mentioned that this was a sugar-y smell. It's not giving me a headache. So I don't know if we're smelling the same thing, because I have a whole lot of smells going on in this house. But she doesn't like strong smells at all. I don't think it's strong. I don't think this is a strong fragrance, but you can smell it for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a fragrance. It smells like blueberries. I don't know. Probably blueberry sugar. That's probably the fragrance. But so keep that in mind. If you don't really like fragrances, you might not like this. But I do know that Soultanicals, they claim that they don't have a certain type of fragrance. What's it called? Phthalate free fragrance. So if that means anything to you. Right, last section. Yeah, this steam loosens my hair up, because it is a little dry to the touch, okay? Dry to the touch. We do not like that. I really like this. Now I am concerned about the fragrance though. That's the only thing. Because I feel like $25 for this. Yeah, I feel like that is reasonable. Especially in today's economy. Now, I will say I did not go ahead and separate my hair properly as far as sections, because I typically wash my hair in similar sections that I go ahead and twist in. I did not do that, so I don't know how I'm going to maneuver that. Maybe later. But as far as this Pre-Poo, I feel like it was helpful. My hair softened up. I was able to go ahead and finger detangle. Now, again, I paid for this for my own money. If you are interested in Soultanicals or trying this product or any of their products, I do have a referral link down below. I may put it on the screen depending on how I feel when I'm editing. But definitely go ahead and use that link. I think you get $5 or you get some kind of money off if you use the referral link, and y'all have been using it. So thank you, because I purchase these products just like y'all do, and any little coin I can save, I'm thankful. So thank you. Shout out to you if you use my Soultanicals referral link. With it being 15 days, I don't want to say my roots tightened up. I can't say that. I will say that there were some sections where I tried doing a braid and then twisting my hair. I don't necessarily think that that benefited my hair in any way. By doing that, it's just honestly just kind of taking me more time to finger detangle my hair doing this pre-poo. But okay, yeah. Ever since she said something, yeah, I can see how the scent can be overpowering for sure. Everything else is bomb for real. Everything else is good. Y'all, this section is just, whew, maybe I need to turn this steam back on. Cause this section, this is where I did the little braid thing. Okay, that helped. And I know I mentioned I was going to wash my hair weekly, but y'all, it's not feasible for my lifestyle. It's not. I considered it. Because I will say last weekend, I didn't have to do my hair. I wasn't doing my hair, and I don't even know what I was doing, but I was outside. I wasn't in here doing my hair. And at the end of this month, y'all, I get my trim or my hair cut. We'll see. All right, I got through that. Ooh, that was a little challenge right there. That was a challenge. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I will see y'all in the shower. That sounded so weird, but y'all know what I mean. We're gonna see. First of all, I'm gonna leave this on my hair. I'm gonna follow the directions because I told you I'm about to go eat. And then I am going to go ahead and go in the shower and rinse this out and see if it helped everything. But yeah, I need to go ahead and film a little bit more of the final whatever for Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all. Curls with Kia. Curls with Kia. Curls with Kia. But no, for real, please. I do have another thing to say, y'all. I love that this is in a pump and this is not in a jar or something. I know the African Pride Pre-Poo is in a jar. My oils, I mean, they're oils, so they're in the oil thing with the nozzle. That's cool. But yeah, I love that this is in a pump and it's easy to come out. It's not getting stuck or anything. And it is helping my hair, y'all, because my hair right in this front part, I will say that I re-moisturize this area a lot. Not a lot, probably like 2 or 3 times, because I was going out and I just wanted it to look a certain way. So I did a retwist probably like, yeah, 2 or 3 times. 3 times. And just over time, it was just product after product, oil after whatever. That's why I'm clarifying my hair. But it just started to feel dry, especially since this twist out was outside multiple days, y'all. And this Pre-Poo is bringing my hair back to life. The Pre-Poo mixed with the steamer. And okay, I had some sections that I used without the steamer. And I'm letting y'all know my little Kia tip. Use a spray bottle or You know, you don't have to have a steamer. I'm not saying go buy a steamer. I'm not saying that. But if you do your hair home, you should at least have a water bottle. And I don't think it says anything about that in the instructions. So that's fine. But if you don't want to do that, you will be fine. You will be fine. This is still worth picking up, y'all. I think that this is, again, if you're sensitive to fragrances, this might not be the best thing for you. It might not. It's not overpowering to me, but it's overpowering to other people that live in this home. So that's my input on all of that. I am, again, interested to see when I get in that shower if my hair is starting to feel like silk when I rinse this out. Or all right, I am actually about to go out and get something, so this Pre-Poo will sit on my hair for some time, and when I come back, we'll wash it out. For you weirdos that like to see the shed hair, this is the shed hair of my whole head. I'm looking around to see if sure most of it will come out when I detangle my hair in the shower. So wait and see it. Pause. Do y'all hear my girl Jasmine? Congratulations, boo! You did it! You did it! If y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, Not Another Jasmine launched her hair care brand, and I am so excited for her. Her clips, literally right here. Y'all saw them while I was in the shower. I've been using them now. Like, yo, quality, big hair friendly. to be careful of where I place these clips. Oh my goodness, I almost made my twist look crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out and just embrace the shrinkage, because you see what happens to the twist where I put the clip, and it eventually expands. But y'all know, progress over perfection. We are not going for perfection. We are just going for, I did my hair and now it's clean. I'm almost done, yay! I will say my styling process has been extremely fast compared to other times. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that be babe. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sleep? Ain't it? This is the last twist, and I'm so happy because I'm ready to have my night tea. Okay? To wind down and have my night tea. Now, as far as the pre-poo, the pre-poo was cool. I did not. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. As far as the pre-poo was cool, but I do think that I still prefer my oils for some reason. I have not used that creamy pre-poo texture in a really long time, but when I did my initial rinse in the shower, my hair felt extremely manageable. I do feel like it helped to cut down on my wash day time. So I did like that part. Y'all, I keep getting interrupted, like, with love, but Blueberry Pre-Poo, it was cool. It was cool. I liked it. For $25, I think that it was $25 well spent. It's a salon size. That's a big old bottle of Pre-Poo. Like, especially if you have multiple heads in your house. That was worth it. I will use that thing up. I'm gonna use it up. Yes, 32 ounces. I used like right here on my entire head, y'all. This is gonna last me, I don't even know how long, for a significant time. Great purchase. I say if you can get your hands on it, get it. Now, as far as jumping in and getting the salon size on a blind purchase, I do not recommend that. I do not. Again, the scent to me smells like a blueberry pie, but the scent was overwhelming to my partner. So again, if you are sensitive to scents, you may not like this. However, the ingredients, the ingredients: blueberry extract, blue malva, slippery M. Like, this stuff is up top. This is not soybean oil and then all the good stuff is at the bottom. Like, it's not like that. Like, this is, y'all, Soultanicals. I'm telling you, if you have thick hair that you feel is a struggle to manage, consider checking out Soultanicals. I have my referral code down below. My detangling was a little longer because it was 15 days since I washed my hair. So I need to find a way to wash my hair more frequently. Like, weekly is just a bit much. Weekly is a bit much for me because I'm not trying to be in here doing my hair. Like, I'm just not. I will say my scalp has been doing better, and I love that for me. There's some other things I want to say for this video, and this is for the people who tune into all my videos. So as far as the blueberry pre-poo, if you clicked on it for that, that's over. Now let's have a little yap kiki before the end of the video. I finally finished this cream. This 8 fluid ounces cream. Done. Done, 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 done. I'm happy. But I will say, y'all, this is extra butter from Uncle Funky's daughter. I will say, I like how this applied to my hair, but it was something about the finish. The finish on it left my hair a little, just a little stiff. Just a little stiff. Now, y'all saw what I did. I stretched my hair a little bit with the rub air, but it was not fully stretched. So it was still like a little damp in some places. And I have said that this is my favorite cream. This is the Quimet Biologics Amla and Olive Heavy Cream. And it says moisturizes very dry, coarse hair. Now, I will say, if your hair is wet or your hair is damp in any way, this might not, this is not the best cream for you. This, in my opinion, all of this stuff is my opinion. If your hair is wet or like damp, you're not going to get the best slip from this hair cream. I personally think this hair cream is best on dry hair, like stretched hair. So if you're somebody who washes their hair, then they blow dry their hair, or they use the rough hair to stretch it dry, yes. But if you're just out here and you're like, all right, I wash my hair, let me just twist it up now. Again, my opinion. The last thing I want to say is that I found a body scrub that I am willing to stand behind. Now, I have not done the research into the company as far as who owns the company and all that stuff. I don't know. But I did purchase this from Ulta because I had a gift card. Shout out to my mom. Hey, Mom. This is one of the things that I purchased with my gift card that you gave me for Christmas, I think. But anyway, it is called the Body Polish Milk and Honey. I've been using it, y'all. Let me go ahead and make it presentable for the camera. But this is the lemon vanilla. I like the way it smells. Towards the end, my partner was like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't stink kind of thing. But anyway, milk and honey, number 5 body polish. And I was rocking with all the ingredients. Y'all know that's important to me. But, yo, it might look crazy on camera. But let me tell y'all something about this body scrub, y'all. So it does the body scrub thing, but at the end, it feels moisturizing. That's one thing I really like. And then I feel like most people who watch this, they've at least tried the body scrubs from Shea Moisture. So let's compare to that. You know how some body scrubs over time, they just start to like really clump together and then the liquid just goes to the bottom. This has not done that. This does not do that. And I've been very transparent about the fact that I get laser in a lot of areas on my body. So it's really important for me to exfoliate. And y'all, this has been doing the job. And I'm so happy. A little bit goes a long way. Like, and thank you to the person who did give me a recommendation for a body scrub. I did look into it, but as far as, you know, we saving coins for the economy, and I was just like, you know, my mom did give me a gift card, so let me go ahead and use the gift card. But yes, milk and honey body polish. And yes, it says renew. This sugar and sweet salt polish gently exfoliates and calms the senses with its sweet blend of lemon and vanilla oils, revealing soft, glowing skin. Y'all, this is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. And it's all the things: cruelty-free, gluten-free, toxin-free, no artificial fragrance, no fillers, no artificial colors. And I mean, good for you, that doesn't mean anything. Esthetician approved, that doesn't mean anything. I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. I have my clips. I'm gonna put a scarf on my head at some point. I will say, I feel like with this wild part that I did, the way my hair is pulling is just weird. It's just weird, but I'm gonna rock with it until the next wash day. And I don't mind the shrinkage. I'm blessed in that sense. Like, my shrinkage is still considered long. So this is the look. This is the look. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, turn on the notifications, and make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest at Curls with Kia. Make sure you grab your wash day journals, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this. And until next time, bye.
All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Barbie ain't nothing to play about. He wanna play in the playhouse. They gon' say now. I'm watching these bitches, I'm rubbing a stain out. Like I'm ready to bend. All the fake Barbies just wanna pretend.